And we're live. Now I thought with this one, this live stream, talk about holidays. Holidays you've been on, gone to another country, had a nice time. You want to come on the panel, talk about, holidays you've been on, and even if you ever thought of hiring a camper van and travelling around Australia. That's something that I was always thought of, and you know, um, to see all the beautiful things in Australia, um, and that. So we went on a holiday in 2005. It was only a week, but we stayed in a motel. Wasn't too bad. You had to go down the other end if you wanted to do your washing. You had to go out of the room and down the other end to do your washing, but you had to put coins in the washing machine. But apart from that, that's you know. We went to Disneyland, took a lot of photos. At the time, didn't know it was the 50th anniversary, which was all right. That was pretty good. Got a photo album with the 50th anniversary on it, and of course, as I said, take a lot of photos. Before I continue, I'm just going to just to check. I know I checked before. I'm just going to make sure that it's fine. Of course, oh yeah, it's pretty good, because I'm using the mic, as you can see, this mic. So yeah, sounds pretty good. So that's all right. Yeah, as I said, continuing the holiday we went on in 2005. Went to Disneyland, had photos with Disney characters. Went on a couple of rides. Had a really nice time. Went to the California one because there was 3 theme parks. You had Disneyland on one side, California theme park on the other, and then you had one in between. But we went to Disneyland theme park and the California one, and there's just down. You can see a street, and it's got this a road, and it sort of pretends as though it's continues, but it's a wall. You know how sometimes in cartoons like Coyote, Wile E. Coyote, where he paints the wall to stop the Roadrunner, and of course the Roadrunner comes and he thinks, "Oh, it's going to stop it," and the Roadrunner keeps going straight through it. Oh, it's the tunnel, right? Keeps going. So of course, Wile E. Coyote thinks, "Oh, okay." So he goes running towards it, and of course, not a tunnel, it's the wall. So he tops and hits the wall. It's it was really nice to have a holiday there. Had I had this drink, and it was called a blue birdie. It had. I thought it just had about that much alcohol and about that much soft drink, much Coke. But apparently, when I drank it, I was sort of feeling, happy, and it just had. And when this was like a Captain Kidd's. It's like restaurant. Food was pretty good. But when we were walking home, when we got back, I seemed to be very happy, and at the time I didn't realise that there was that much alcohol, about that much, and about that much Coca-Cola in it. I didn't realise until the next day, and I thought, that's strange. It was a nice drink, but it had more of the alcohol and stuff, Coke in it. So so that was pretty good. And we went to Denny's, a restaurant, and we had ordered meals, and I ordered the lumberjack. Now I thought it'd just be just a normal size plate with, the meal, eggs and bacon in it. When the waitress came over, she gave, my mother-in-law came along, gave my wife and mother-in-law their food, and I thought, who's all that for? And the waitress put the plates, I think it was about 4 or 5 plates in front of me, and they were all for me. And the plates over there are a little bit bigger than the plates here. I had bacon and eggs and I had bread, and I had all other meals. There's a photo of it. I think it was about 3 plates, 4 plates. And it was pretty nice, And that was also just down the road from where we were staying. And we went to, I think, Disneyland for 3 days, because we stayed there for a week. And then we went to Universal. Now, with the weather there, because it's sort of Universal, I think, I'm sure, I don't know if I've got this right. If I've got it wrong, I'm sorry. Universal Studios, Universal theme park, Universal Studios, is sort of near the Arizona desert, if I've got that right. And because it was a hot day, it wasn't like that type of, how sometimes when it gets hot here, it's that sticky and really hot, and really, really hot. But there, it was, hot, but fine. But there was shade. To go under. We went on the ride, and we're going in where we're going to see the mummy part. And when you go into it's like a tunnel, it sort of goes round, and you've got the scarabs that look like those bugs, scarabs running along, and it's moving around. And that was pretty cool. And I had a photo of me sitting on Terminator motorbike, which I've got. It's just on the wall just there. And it was a really nice. Had a really nice time. We went into the 4D Shrek, which there's seats that move, and when the dragon blows hot air, there's like air coming out of the back of the seat. If there's people, some people that feel a little bit uneasy, a bit squeamish, don't really feel like sitting in the chairs that move, they've got ones that don't move, and which is fine. And so that was pretty good. And I think we went on tour, sort of like they had this all other carriage part, and we went round, had a look, and it wasn't too bad. And as we were getting back on the bus, and the bus is going, and I thought, have we got our passports with us? And of course, there was a bit of that happened, and realised that we accidentally left them at the Universal. So my mother-in-law was saying about, if you get a taxi from Hollywood all the way back to Universal, it costs too much. So the driver of the coach that we were on coming back from Universal, very nice of him, he said, look, I'll go and get passports, and the next day, tomorrow, Bill will be able to give you them back, and so you don't have to worry. And that's all right. So we went to, on the last day, we went to Orange, and there was all pictures of the boats and these little, I think, little walnuts with faces, arms and legs on a beach. That wasn't too bad. And had a nice time there, and then we can make the room, packed up, ready to go to the airport. And we sort of get on the plane, and at first, because they had the TVs behind the seat, that TV wouldn't work at all. They said, oh, look, we'll put you in another seat. So I was sitting in a seat at the back. It was, we could say, right near the door of the plane. And I had there's a TV that comes out of the arm. The stewardess went and asked if I'd like a Coca-Cola drink. I said, oh, yes, please. And she went and got a glass with ice in it and handed me the can. So wasn't too bad. So I wouldn't mind going back there, but maybe one day. It would be nice, maybe one day. And yeah, so yeah, if anyone has been on holidays and really had a nice time, wherever you've gone to have a holiday. If you come on, you'd be able to come on the panel. Otherwise, let me know in the comment section below if you'd like to talk about holidays and that, sort of get our minds off what's happening everywhere in the world. Just think of the holiday and how nice it was. Now, the one thing that I've always dreamed of doing is travelling around Australia in a camper van. But maybe one day with that as well. I don't know. Now, I'm just going to put there's the link. Anyone comes on, wants to come on the panel, quite welcome to. I just thought that with this one, holidays, where going on holidays and that, and travelling around, going in the camper, hiring a camper van, travelling around Australia, or if it's whatever country you're in, and you feel like doing traveling and around either your country or traveling around the world, which is that's pretty good because the thing is, if you're traveling around the world, and you go to different countries, meet cultures, their food, meeting people, and that's that's all right because you're trying out new food, and as I said, the culture, people, it's their cultures, because each country's got a different culture, and they got food, and that's something that's really good to do. And I be nice to be able to go back to the USA or go to Ireland or Scotland, or other country to go to, have a nice holiday. Take my jumper off. So yeah, it would be nice, maybe one day, I've seen documentaries, one with Tony Robinson, who used to play Baldrick, traveling around the world, traveling on the trains in each country. Wasn't too bad. It's pretty good. And that's sort of something that's really also good to do, because you're trying out different trains and still meeting people, and so yeah, it's really good to be able to do that. As I said, with it'd be nice to be able to go back to America or go to any other country, have a holiday, or travel around Australia, or in a camper van, or traveling around the world. As I said, you meet different people, and in each country, their food, culture, and I think it's always nice to meet new people. Try their food and that. So, yeah. So, I don't know if anyone's going to come on or not. So yeah, I thought I'd do this. So if you gone on holidays and next, you want to come on the panel again, and the next live stream on StreamYard, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll put the link in the chat, and you can come up on the panel and talk about how the holiday went, whether it was a good holiday or a bad holiday, but just and let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do another StreamYard. So yeah, it's something that with on a holiday or traveling around Australia, it's something I'd really love to do. Even traveling around the world. You sort of have to make sure you work out, what countries you're going to go to. Make sure you're right with money, and where you'll, I guess, you're going to stay. But yeah, if want to come on the next StreamYard live stream, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll let everyone know what time and that. So yeah. So the other thing, the other day I tried. I was sort of trying to work out with doing a reaction to a movie or movie trailer, which I know a lot of people do, and they, I'd say they do they video the reaction and video, watching the a trailer or movie, and then all together and that. So I've sort of worked out a way of doing a reaction video, which I can do on my phone, which is all right. So that's going to be probably in the next few days, and upload that. Also, I've got a new intro, which will be for the DB show. The picture, cool dude picture, I'll be using that soon later on as a logo. And of course, there's going to be, builds. I have to try and watch a couple of videos on the Ferrari, because some of the information in the magazines isn't exactly right, I found out. So I've got to sort of watch a couple of people's videos and fix up the part where it has to have certain parts on it, and then I can continue on with the build. Now I'll show you. Now, if I can get it and pick it up, I'll show you. Now, as you can see, hang on. See that hole there? That's the part where I found out that you have to put another piece there and screw it in, so that once I've got that done and other bits and pieces, then I can put this on, which is the axle, and then I continue on. And the Titanic, which I've got a little bit behind with that, got very behind with the Ferrari, the Warhammer, which is there. As you can see, they need painting. A lot of them need painting, and that's so. Where I've got the computer, the Lenovo computer, which is right here. I've got it sitting on my computer desk. I do have to do a bit of rearranging and that, so I mean, it's not too bad having it sit here. I just got to be careful not to bump into the base of the Spitfire, but apart from that, it's fine. Yeah, the reason why I couldn't do I couldn't do a live stream at 5 o'clock. I couldn't do the stream yard at 5 o'clock. During today, the to do with the Wi-Fi. Yes, I had to do with the Wi-Fi. But then it's fixed up, and so that's why I had to change from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. yeah, I will be doing. I'm just looking at my phone. Yeah, so the DB show with which I'll be using the picture that as a logo, the cool dude for a logo. The next next DB show will be on Friday morning, early Friday morning, with a new intro for that show, and yeah, so that's what'll be on Friday morning, and actually, I'm not sure what subject be talking about on DB show. Which I have to sort of work out what will be for that show. Now, of course, with the mic, you've got this part, which I just move it out of the way. Yeah, so as I said, I've been doing a bit of reorganising. As I said, I've got to be careful because the base of the Spitfire is just here. Yeah, so, and of course there'll be live streams of diamond art and that, which is also with the builds as well. I've got to sort of start doing more of the diamond art because haven't been able to do that. Shorts of games, there'll be more of those, and don't know if I'll do live streams gaming. Still thinking about whether to do another live stream gaming. Maybe later on, I don't know. So yeah, so as I said, this is about with holidays and travelling around Australia or travelling around the world, which is something I would like to do maybe in the near future. Never know. One day. But yeah, of course, you'll have figures, the Star Wars figures and all that. The other thing which would be really good is if there'd be new builds in Australia, because the last build was, I think it was the Ferrari or Titanic, and that was about it. So, or might be Warhammer, I don't know. But it would be nice because there's builds that I've seen people do on YouTube, and I would really like to do, but I don't know why they haven't come out to Australia. It does seem a bit unfair that Australia doesn't have more builds. It would be nice, I'd love to do all there's builds like Dom's Charger, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, and I've heard also Optimus Prime, and there's other builds I'd really love to do, but I don't know why they haven't come out over here. I mean, I know Optimus Prime, which is with Agora Models, which is fine, but it's the packs, price of the packs. So I don't know, maybe in the future, I don't know. So yeah, so this was just to talk about holidays and traveling around Australia or around the world. Traveling around Australia, meet different, meet new people, and traveling around the world is pretty good as well. So, and the next couple of months, there probably some new things coming. And of course I'll do a reaction video to the trailer of one of the movies, and that. So I might go, and so if you want me to do another StreamYard and come on and talk about chat about anything, holidays you've been on, or traveling around Australia or around the world, let me know in the comment section below. And so anyway, as always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you later. Take care, guys. Bye now.